Angry, Aussie. 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 Angry, Aussie. Aussie. Angry.
Well, hey, here we go for another Thursday. And hello, Dr. Abigail left the comment an hour ago. Kylo Ren wanted more, so why not more Stray cat game? Why not, indeed? Okay, is that there's something on the surface of my drink. Is that a hair or is it the oil from the lemon peel? It was the oil from the lemon peel. That's a relief. So I was shooting a little bit of video just before going live, and I have, of all things, a vodka martini. Well, it's barrel-aged vodka martini. Little experiment I've been working on. And speaking of experiments, well, not really an experiment, but a project. Ready to go. Well, I'll give you the link, Dr. Abigail. We could play Stray for a while, and then maybe break for some chat when there's more peeps. I'm going to peel a lemon while we're setting up a little project I'm going to do that involves lemon peel. Namely, I'm making super juice, for which I need lemon peel, because we combine that with lemon juice and citric acid. Hey, honey. All right, so Dr. Wow, okay, it's already... Oh, nope, there we are. I thought Stray was there for a second. And
just give me 1 sec.
No drama, no rush.
Just want to... I think it's there. Yeah, there we are.
Yeah, there's Stray.
Cool. And I haven't started actually streaming yet, so
okay.
To Twitch. So I just got to make sure my stream key is...
Okay, I'm going to answer a question from Salumi. A way I would make it, a blood orange syrup. What I would do is peel the blood orange or oranges, then cover that with twice its weight in sugar. Like a fine caster sugar is the easiest. Then you want to leave that for a day or so, and that's going to liquefy. Now, the two ways you can go from there. If it completely liquefies, and that's all you want, there you've got an oleosaccharin. If there's still a little bit of sort of undissolved sugar, you could add a teeny bit of hot water or warm the whole thing up in a saucepan. Warm, don't boil. The other thing I did recently is what I call my clarified cordial. So I peeled the blood orange, covered it with sugar, left it for like a day or two. It was liquefied. Then I added the juice from the blood orange to that, mixed it all up so it completely liquefied it. Then I milk clarified that, and you get this really yummy... it's thinner than a syrup, so I call it a cordial, my clarified cordial. It's super yummy. But yeah, it's basically just the peel, add sugar. You potentially need to add a little bit of hot water to completely dissolve the sugar, but also maybe not. And as I said, the tricky thing I did is adding the actual juice to it and then clarifying that made a cordial.
Okay.
All right, so you're ready to rock and roll.
Good to go. I'm good to go.
All right.
Let's shall we play a kitty game?
Let's play the cat game.
Yay!
I'll
Okay,
full
so we're going to
screen you.
start where we left off
Yes.
with robot friends.
Actual robot friends, not bastard mouse
Act-
friends.
Yeah. Mouse enemies. Hi, Salumi. Glad you could join us. Okay. Okay. Yay. Hee hee hee. Oh, this is so cool. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, scratch your claws on the rug.
Yep. Cool. I'm gonna eat this first. Why go there? There's nothing there.
Yeah.
Okay. Climb all the things, because I'm a cat.
Yes. Don't ask the cat why you're going up there.
So a friend of mine. Oh, I can translate that. I'm gonna just the soft ones left us the city. His home is their. Oh, wow. Okay. The soft ones left us this. Our home is their legacy. The soft ones. Kitties are soft.
ones.
Well, there's a pill for that, I'm sure. A cat.
Oh, it's a picture of a cat.
No, there's a Chinese lucky cat.
Oh, okay. Oh, the one that waves its arm.
Yeah.
Oh, the robots like you. They think you're lucky.
They thought I was a mouse enemy.
Well, I'm not surprised they're a bit nervous about them. We did see one of them dismembering a robot at one point.
Yeah. Hee hee. What's this guy doing? Oh, cool. Genetically engineered plants that don't need a lot of light.
Well, that's handy.
Cool. If I can't get in there and scratch my claws.
As you do.
Yay, exploring.
Exploring. Speaking of cats, Mimsy's going to visit a vet tomorrow.
Okay.
We had a potential diagnosis of hyperthyroidism with her, which would explain a lot about her behavior.
Yeah.
We might be able to get some appropriate medication.
Okay.
Which might help her, and she might be a happier kitty. Which would be good.
What is that tail doing?
What do tails do?
Provide counterbalance. Well, I hope Mimsy gets better.
Yeah, well, it might, seriously improve her demeanor. Because once someone said hyperthyroidism, and we looked up all the symptoms of hyperthyroidism in a cat, and we're like, that's all her shitty behavior.
Yeah.
Like,
she's so
rabid game fans saying, cats watch this game and get transfixed. Dogs watch the game and bark at the screen.
Another bucket?
Like other robots wearing clothes.
They're just emulating their
What they
human friends.
remember. That laugh makes me think he just knocked something over again.
No, I distracted the robot and he dropped a paint can down.
Oh, does he feel bad about that?
Oop.
Oh, he does look a bit concerned.
Yeah. Nothing to see here. I'll just move along. I really hope that picture you posted is the actual voice actor for this cat.
Yes, I just saw it posted as a meme. For those that don't know what we're talking about, I shared with Abigail this picture of a very satisfied looking cat. There's a photo that's been shared online saying it's the voice actor for Stray. And it looks very satisfied with itself, I have to say.
I just love knocking things over.
Yeah, I think that's the main appeal of the game.
Yeah. Now I'm supposed to be going up there. Am I? Was
I
it
don't know.
all-
I wasn't paying attention.
That's
Ooh, up that really high building.
no. It
That
was
look-
Was it? Oh, I think it was up here.
Yeah, I apologize. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, someone lined up a bunch of bottles and cans.
Well, that's obviously
Why
just for
would
your entertainment. Lay waste
Oh, look at
to
this guy! Look at this guy!
He's having a sleep.
Those circles of lights are pleasing to watch, but I want to see the real sky one day.
Or is he a philosophical robot? Salumi says Opie was not interested in the cat in the game. So there you go.
Oh, the circle.
Oh,
It must be in a dome.
that kind of look like it.
A dome city. Oh!
He's having a nap. He's having a nap.
Oh! She's purring.
That's so cute.
Oh!
All right, we're done. The game's reached its peak.
Yep, that's it. We can turn our computers off now. That's it.
Pack it up. Go home. That was the high point.
Yep. Move out to the country now. We're done.
Yeah. Yes, apparently
That is so
something
cute.
the cat does semi-regularly. When you follow some of the prompts to jump, it just jumps somewhere and curls up and goes to sleep. Which is
That is so cute. Oh, will there be a yawn and a stretch? Is the stretch? Yes.
big stretch. There we go. That's what we like to see.
Yep. Now let's knock a couple of bottles over. Cool. Okay.
Yep.
Can't I jump
Okay.
up there? Nope.
Now
apparently not.
it seems a little bit arbitrary where you can and can't jump.
Yeah, I mean, this game is definitely on rails. Oh, that's the. Oh, okay. I'd go in there.
Oh, there you go, through a window. Oh, what's this robot doing? I sort of said. I don't blame you, Kitty. I'd be a bit dubious too.
I think Kitty was blepping as well.
It's never going to work.
Not with that attitude.
I know. Oh, let something go. Does it perchance want you to get it? I agree with Salome. That robot's got a great aesthetic.
Yeah.
Who are his friends?
That butthole transceiver doesn't.
Yeah, I was about to say, did we bleep out his
Yeah.
descriptor?
Took notes of our research about the outside. Here, take mine. If you
Oh,
really want to
okay. That's apparently a hint to get back to your family.
Yeah. No,
No,
you're on your own. I'm done with the outside. Good luck. He misses his friends. So do I.
Check the notebook.
So at any cost, we must protect our brothers and sisters. We must stay away from Zerks. His name is Abigail. Other notebooks.
Oh, okay. These robots compulsive note takers.
Oh, they're
Oh,
the
there
friends.
you go. Robot friends.
Robot friends.
Okay. Little earth pack randomly. Kitty is fascinated with earth facts.
Who isn't, Kitty? Who isn't?
Just that little meow after the robot gave the final earth fact was
Yeah. The cylindrical shape. Cool. Well, how do I scroll up? There is a level above ours. The city seems to have a ceiling. If I believe my books,
Ah,
a big
yes.
blue sky is hidden behind. Oh, it's a cylinder, not a dome. Okay.
Oh, so maybe that roof's flat. Yeah.
Yeah. New socks. Oh, men's socks. Okay.
Sharpen your claws again. Ooh, a ball. Neat.
I know. Oh, it's so cute.
Mm.
Thanks for the lurking on Twitch, Salimi. I appreciate it. I just saw your message.
All right, lurking on Twitch. Nice. Oh.
Yay!
Oh, no, you've got your head stuck in a bucket.
Oh, I feel like a right cat. Oh, my controls are all
Because your head's in a bucket or a bag.
Yep.
Oh, there
Hey.
you go. Yep. Robots have a fridge. Yeah, okay. Robots are really trying hard to capture sort of human memories.
That's why they need cold flux
100%
and
flux.
whatever these drinks are,
Hmm.
probably some sort of oil.
Oil on the rocks. That's what we all want. Coders must have liked plants. They don't want you to knock that plant off the shelf.
Yeah. Oh, this is so much fun. Oh,
Photos of
English.
beaches. Is it? What's that one? Back home.
Oh, it's a bad.
Oh, it's a video game.
Probably by the same developers.
Created.
Time.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a new memory.
New memory. There you go.
Why did the music suddenly get ominous? Why can't I jump up there? I'll climb up. I'll go on. I can go on the bed. Excellent.
You looking for useless notebook. So he's going to give you a hint?
Nope.
No? Okay. I thought that might have been the, this is one of those players who needs a hint.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
Okay.
the box?
Oh.
There's no. Oh. You knocked over a pile of books.
Was there a box that said notebooks?
On that bookshelf, I almost thought.
It said socks. Men's socks.
Oh, men's socks. Sorry, yeah, I only saw it fleetingly. I thought it might have said notebooks.
I don't think we're going to find anything in here.
No, let's move on.
Maybe in here. Lots
More
of
boxes.
socks. It's weird how this cat needs a torch when cats can see in the dark.
Yes. Ooh,
Oh,
what did you find?
sheet music.
Sheet music.
Yeah. Oh, how do I get my inventory? There we go.
Inventory, a notebook, and sheet music. There
Sheet
you go.
Oh, I want to. Yeah. It's in
Seems
3/4 time. Sea of flats. Ugh.
Seems like you're supposed to be collecting sheet music and notebooks.
Yeah. Whoops. Petite Vels.
Would love to hear it played. Well, that's probably a hint too.
Yep. I can't go up there. Why not?
You scratch the wall.
Excellent.
Some scratches in that wallpaper.
I must scratch this specific spot.
Oh, you can change channels. Change stations on the radio.
That 16-hour clock is weird.
Means something to the robots, I guess.
Yeah. I think this is it. I think we have to keep exploring. I can't think of anything.
No, it feels like you looked at
it's
everything you can.
trigger.
Is that like for a fictional movie? Oh, you're scratching the wall again.
Yeah. One of these days I'm going to scratch something and it'll like reveal something.
Oh, you actually leave claw marks in the wall too. Nice.
Yeah.
Robots make weird DJs, is what I'm saying. That's There
Which
you go.
symbol?
Symbol on the wall matches the symbol on the notebook.
On the wall. Which which one? Okay. Oh, they're going to show me. Oh, that one over there. Thank
Seems
you,
like a
robot
lead.
friend. Okay, I guess
Check
we'll go
that
from
out,
there.
apparently. Can you walk across the wire? Oh, there's a bucket.
Yay, bucket rides.
Yeah. Do a kitty zip line. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. Okay, where do we go from here? Oh, they're still looking at the dropped paint. Get over it, guys.
Yeah, about to say, move on, guys. We have.
I moved on halfway, like before it even hit the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, oh, well, you dropped your bucket.
Yes.
It's a shame. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, I just found a drink I'm going to make a little bit later, so I'm excited. Ooh, what's that? Oh, more sheet music. That's you're going to come in and return sometime.
Glad I went exploring.
Yeah. Oh, no, I thought you were going to open that door. You're just going to scratch it.
Yeah. What's that sound?
Oh, there is a sound at the door. It's probably nothing.
Probably nothing. It doesn't sound like nothing. It sounds distinctly something like.
I think you should do a mimsy and scratch on the door again. Or can you go through the window?
It lost its...
It was a one-off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lost its
Maybe you meant to go in another way.
Circle. Yeah. Don't you hate it when things lose their interaction circle? I had a fork on the counter the other day and it lost its interaction circle and I could never pick it up again. Hate it when that happens. Yeah.
Oh, that looks like... Was that an open window?
There is an open window there, but I'm just trying to find the way to get across. Yay.
All right, so it's actually knock over a bottle. Attract someone's attention by smashing shit.
I love that this cat is just watching the things.
Yeah. I've spent a bit of time capturing cat behavior. It's just fucking shit up. Ooh, lots of papers.
We haven't done the poo or pee emoji yet.
Oh, that comes up, does it?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Jesus
Oh, that's
Christ. Just absolutely trashing that kitchen.
Seamless.
Yeah, you can go through there. There you go. Oh, another room. I love that the robots are just doing these weird emulations of human behavior. Makes them look very neurotic.
Does it? I think it's cute. Maybe they do get cold, you know?
Maybe.
There's no reason to think that some of their components are temperature dependent.
Yeah.
Or aren't.
All right. You're just making me think of the way that robots in Star Wars can feel pain. And that seems like an exceptionally cruel bit of programming.
That just reminds me of that episode of The Orville lately. Oh, notebook!
All right, you found another notebook. Same as the logo Moo gave us.
This one named Clementine.
Midtown, controlled by some kind of oppressive force. Well, isn't that always the way?
He will not come with us.
He will not come with us. All right.
Let's find other notebooks.
Yeah.
And I have to walk on this keyboard first.
Does that let
Oh,
you?
I can't.
Oh, again, it's very selective. It lets you walk on some keyboards.
It's no fun.
Very selective.
Yeah.
What you do.
High art.
Yes, the robots create art of themselves.
Yeah, why
or
not?
at least photographs and hang them on walls. This is why I think the robots are neurotic. They've got this ennui thing going on about what they've lost.
Yeah. Well, I don't know where to go next, but I'll just explore for a bit.
Okay, so Safa's saying there's a fan theory the 16-hour clock is something to do with the robot's bit memory. I don't know. But I mean, time's completely arbitrary. You could slice time any way you wanted to.
It's not actually all that completely arbitrary, believe it or not, because someone tried to make a decimal time and it completely bombed. It was like not as good as the time we use now.
Okay, I'm just going to throw out that trying to change the way we tell time is going to create an enormous amount of resistance. And when I said how you slice up time is arbitrary, I don't mean if you change the way we slice up time, everyone would embrace it and say, this is awesome.
Oh, no, it had logistically, like, it wasn't to do with pushback from people like the metric system in the US. It was more to do with how useful it was. And I must press these buttons.
Yeah, you can order from a vending machine. Oh, you literally can. Ooh, energy drink. Cat energy drink. That seems ethically ambiguous. Now you can go twice as fast.
I think it's in my inventory. Yes, I put it in my inventory.
All right, so next time you see the bastard mouse creatures, I guess.
Oh,
them in
yes.
between, and you can
Good.
outrun them.
Yeah, good idea. I know what this is.
Oh, it's a couch, of course. Time to sharpen the claws again.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Thank you, couch.
Was that a TV remote?
Yep.
Oh, there's another one of those symbols.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it from over there and I thought maybe I should go in there. Oh,
Time for another notebook, I guess.
oh, jeez. There's an abundance of books here.
Lots of shelvies for a kitty to climb on.
Got some more sheet music.
Oh yeah, compose some cat music. Oh, you've jumped into.
Ah!
Going to sleep in the nook. That's so cute.
Ah, that's so cute.
Oh dear.
Oh, yeah. I love it. That's the perfect cat place to sleep.
Yeah. So I really hope those robots weren't depending on the cat, because the cat's clearly just going to periodically go to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a cat.
Yeah. Volume 4.
How to be as creative as a human being.
That's great.
That's again. Robots have this a bit of an obsession with the human condition.
Yeah, apparently so.
Does seem like it. Do. Where is my jigger? I had a jigger before. Oh. Yeah.
Hey, Doc, I found the keys to the safe. You need to be more careful with these. Hey, I found keys to a safe.
And of course, cats
Okay.
They're toe beans.
Oh, that will haunt my dreams.
What?
That. That is nah. Did you see that?
It is a bit weird.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a safe. Safe locked away. Broken string theory? Guitar maintenance.
Oh dear.
Hang on. What's that? Void. An essay about nothing. Guys,
This is what robots write.
The Four-Eyed Robot. There's another copy of Void.
Does
Okay,
the book pile fall over every time you jump? Yeah, it does. Okay.
Yeah.
Every time you
There's
jump
a
off a book pile, it
safe.
falls over.
Safe hidden behind a stack of books.
Yeah, sharpen your claws on the leather.
Yep. Oh, look, you gotta keep your claws in tip-top shape. You know, it's very important.
Got to keep your shores clasped.
Yes, that's exactly what I meant to say. Okay.
Sounds like a good band
Oh,
name.
I think
Shores
I just
Club.
found my uncle is lagging.
Oh my god, they've gone to a lot of trouble for these book titles.
That's so good. I found the safe.
God knows how many you could find.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There's the safe.
Yep.
Keys. There you go. Ah, there's a notebook in the safe. There you go.
Nice work. Another notebook. Someone named Doc. Oh, that's not how spectrometer works.
Oh no, you're being affronted by their faulty use of terminology.
Yep. Technobabble. Okay.
Yeah.
Test under. Find the other notebooks. You mean the other notebook? Don't break my immersion. Yay!
Oh god, the books are jiggling like jelly. That's a bit disconcerting. I feel like the books are alive.
Okay, I think we're done here.
Got to find another room that has the final notebook.
Yes.
Oh, you're back to the outside. There you go.
Yep. Okay. Can I jump up? Why cannot I jump up?
For arbitrary reasons.
Game.
Yeah, it breaks the immersion a bit when you just there's things that you can't jump on for arbitrary reasons, even though within the logic of the world you'd be able to jump on them.
It's not an open world by any means. So
no, as you're saying, it's a little bit on rails, but
yeah. Okay, so I've been up there, been there. Look out for another one of those signs. There's one over there. Have I been to that one?
I don't know.
Think I have.
When are we to find out?
I think I have.
Yeah, one of my weak points.
Yes, I've been there.
One of my weak points in games is spatial awareness. I can get very confused as to where I am.
Did you hear
I
that?
like to think all of these things have been undisturbed potentially for centuries since the
Yeah.
human disappeared, and suddenly this cat has appeared and is just fucking trashing things.
So
Have you
I'm
been-
going up over there. Yeah, I'd like to think that too.
Oh, look at that.
Stuff. It's
Is
coming
it
from
just a
down
normal
there.
robot? It looked a bit scary the moment I saw it.
Where? That one?
Down there. Oh, no, it's that same guy looking over the edge still. Hellion, hello,
Yes.
Kirsten, by the way.
Hi, Kirsten. Ah.
It's a ball. And it bounces too. Yeah.
And it went in there. Cool. Can I eat the plants and then throw them up?
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be a complete cat experience unless you threw up at some point.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a lot of plants there.
Oh, back here. Okay. Figure it out. Okay.
Ooh, nice. Kirsten's been doing an online wine tasting tonight.
Tasting online wine? That would be difficult.
No, you plug the modem into your palette and
Ah, I see. Yep. Okay, I have to go over there and then across there. Okay. Let's go back.
you do it. Well, Kirsten, I made a vodka martini tonight because I decanted my barrel-aged vodka, which is actually pretty good. And then I made a martini with Unico's Zello's Pomelo dry vermouth. And it was really quite good. Oh, there it is. There we go. Wow, you really launched that one off the edge.
I don't do things in halves, except for that one.
Yeah. Oh, it didn't even go off. You see that one you really launched? Yeah, Kirsten, because the barrel that I put the vodka in, it had previously had port and vermouth and cocktails and spirits in it. And so there was some kind of fruity flavors soaked into the barrel. So the gin picked up some sort of fruity flavors. Sorry, the vodka kind of looks like, I'm going to do this temporarily to say hello. Like, look,
Okay.
it kind of looks like whiskey at the moment. That was very clear.
Oh, I
Vodka.
don't like those things.
Oh yeah, you probably don't want to go into that fast spinning fan. That seems like a bad idea.
Ventilation power supply.
Ah. Can you switch it off then? There you go. Check it out. It's not spinning at death speed. And yes, Kirsten, I agree. It doesn't meet a definition of vodka anymore. It's a flavored spirit now. But the fruitiness of the vodka, that's a great shot. That is
Sorry,
great
I'm just losing my shit here.
That is a fantastic shot.
Ah!
Meow.
Oh,
Yes. Oh, yeah. Barrel aged spirit. Because yeah. Well, it picked up fruity notes, and it just married extremely well.
oh, did you see that? Cat. Oh, it's up a screenshot of it. Okay, if I just sit here for a bit,
Yeah.
right? Oh, for some reason, Cat is looking up. But if I just sit here for a bit, the cat will sit and start scratching. I haven't noticed that before.
There you
'Cause
go.
I was so like engrossed in the oh,
There
look
you
at
go.
that. Tee-hee. Can't give us a scratch. Scratches. Oh,
Oh, look at that. Grooming. That's so cute.
that's so cute.
So Salumi has all their cross-stitch supplies.
Oh
I
god,
like that
I'm
you
losing my shit.
I like that you're doing something with your cross-stitch, Salumi. I did see a funny webcomic shared by more than one person I know. This little cartoon figure goes, "This is my craft supplies room. Look at everything." And someone says, "What do you do with all of this?" And the other person says, "I imagine the possibilities."
Yeah. Oh, that's a mood right there.
Yeah. And as I said, more than one person I know shared it. So it was
Yeah.
big mood for a couple of people. Ah, you got the notebook. There you go. The Balthazar. Zerks.
Oh, the Zerks
Oh,
are
is that-
organic. They're not robots.
That's a bath. Yes, they eat anything. Okay, there's Zerks.
Fix it.
Just an
Here's
equation.
the equation. Momo. Ah, cool.
Ah. So that's what Momo wanted, isn't it?
Yeah, so we go back to Momo.
And yes, the Zerks are awful. Right, Walla Dude, we wish we could mount guns on the cat. Those things we were just mentioning, the Zerks fucking suck.
Yeah.
And you'd like to be like a flamethrower, maybe? I think you get a nice cat vantage point and just flamethrower those little bastards. Oh my god!
Yes,
Right, the
finally.
blind opened.
Yes, finally it came in handy. I knew it. I called it.
Awesome. Oh, but Jesus, oh no, you can go down there. There you go.
It's a big jump for a little kitty.
Yeah.
Oh, so scary.
Yeah, it does seem to be a long way down. What's that? A bit of robot art.
Companions have evolved so much.
Ooh.
Human
Kirsten asking the big questions. Does anyone have low energy dinner ideas? Plus points if it's gluten free.
Oh, corn chips with like just melted cheddar cheese. Put it. Corn chips with like shredded cheese on it, and then just put it in the microwave for 45 seconds.
Gluten free corn chips, I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah. In desperate situations. Where is that?
Desperate times. Yes, the robots do express themselves in art.
Yeah.
I made some burritos.
Their own art.
I made enough that I have some leftovers for lunch tomorrow.
Catapult.
So
What?
future.
Catapult?
What?
How did I get the catapult achievement?
Is that just from jumping a lot?
Maybe. I don't like it here.
Expecting the Zerks to come out at the point. Oh, there's a vending machine again. Can you get another energy drink?
Oh, hello.
There's another robot. Meet the robot. A musician. Well. This is not the best musician I've ever met.
No. Those strings need to be tuned.
There you go. Yes. Big surprise
yeah.
once more.
Ballad of the Lonely Robot.
Robot.
It is a sad song.
I love the wig it's wearing. Is that like meant to be like a Beatles wig?
Yeah.
Kitty's going to sleep while listening to the music.
That is so cool. I screenshotted that.
Nice.
That is so cute. I think the music's on a loop.
May well be.
Oh, what's in this bag? Nothing bad could ever happen. Oh no! Not me again! Oh, how could this happen twice? Inconceivable! Oh, the key's random. Oh. Let's see if I have any more music. I think I got one more. Mildly important information.
Oh dear.
By a renowned algorithm.
Oh dear. Very patiently listening to this. That was a shorter piece. There you go.
I don't think I've got any more.
Was that it?
No.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it. I'll come back when I have more.
Oh, well, now you know who wanted the sheet music.
Yeah. Now I have to go back to Momo.
Yeah.
What a cute smile. Oh.
Oh no. Oh god. I wonder who did that.
Time to make some more cat prints. Oh, he is cross.
Portrait shop.
Again. I can't help but feel at least partially responsible.
Partially responsible for this. Although the robot is blaming someone else.
I got into a secret area.
Yeah.
Super 100 sprint
Spirit
power.
power.
Oh, it is spirit power, yeah. That's a laundromat. Robot
So
oil.
find some lost socks
Mum's
here. or-
own robot oil. Detergent? Sure, I'll take that.
Something that appears to be twice your physical size? Yes, okay.
Examine. Trade it with someone.
Yes.
Sure, we just
Mhm.
straight up stole it, but sure, why not?
You've just got to
Pets
find a
have no concept
dirty,
of ownership.
dirty robot that wants to be washed.
Yeah. How else do robots clean their clothes?
Oh,
I
wait,
was
is it
in
trying
one
to
of
get you
the
to switch your washing machine
baskets.
on?
How do I get in the baskets? Ugh. Meow.
It's a very pretty game.
It is. It's very calming too.
It is.
Except
It's a very zen sort of game.
Mouse, yeah. Except for the Zerks.
Yeah, calm interspersed with moments of pure terror. As the one looking at the lights in the sky.
Yep.
I watched a review on YouTube today. Zero punctuation. This guy is style.
I know.
Talk really fast.
Yep.
He did not
He
get into
started the
vibe.
whole PC Master Race thing.
Yeah. He did not get into the vibe of this at all. He didn't hate the game, but he mocked the cutie witty little putty tat. And it's like, yeah, dude, that's the whole point.
Yeah, he has no soul, obviously.
Oh, Momo thinks the notebooks are useless. Well, I found them, dickhead. That was a nerd. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
That's a TV.
Oh, let me cut there. There you go.
Et voila!
It works. Come with me. All right.
High above the others.
There you go. That's all we got to do. Keep jumping to get to the top of the floor.
Cool. Small and quick enough to more Zerks.
Oh well, get your energy drink ready, I guess.
Yeah. On that note, I think I'm going to call it for
Yeah.
this stream
That's
and
that's
go
that's
back
that's a good
go back
point.
into
Yeah.
Angry Land.
Yeah.
So
No, that's a good
yeah,
save point right there. We've we've
yeah,
we've reached our next major goal.
yes, cool.
There you
Yeah.
go. There's a
There
Megaleech saying mesmerized just watching the cat breathe.
Okay, I am no longer streaming on Twitch,
Okay.
but I'm still
Good to
here.
see.
Ah!
Yay! We're here. All right.
I did something very silly today.
I love silly things. What silly thing did you do?
I went to the gym
Oh my god!
to
How did
work
that work
out.
out for you?
My arms are jelly.
Yeah.
I don't have day two pains yet, but getting close. But all my limbs are jelly, and like, yeah, I could like literally just starfish on a bed right now and just fall unconscious.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Anyway, that was my day.
That's fair. Ugh. My
I'm
day was
glad
going
you
well.
enjoyed Stray.
Oh yeah. It's a lot of fun. It's, as you say, it's so calming, that game, if the Zerks aren't
Mm,
there.
yeah, it is. I love solving puzzles. And
Yeah.
last night, I had my D&D game on last night, and I got to have a bunch of puzzles on in the game,
Yeah.
and they failed one but solved the other two, and it was great.
Okay.
And they loved it, and I loved it.
Cool. Sounds good.
And Salumi's being horny on main.
Not even the fun jelly legs. Ah.
Well, come to Melbourne and we can discuss fun jelly legs.
Yeah. Who knows what could happen?
Mm.
Sorry, yes. So now
Oh,
whenever anyone mentions Dungeons and Dragons, I'm just like, oh god, and that movie's coming up, but not till next year, I don't think. And I've
oh,
already seen
yeah,
people doing positive
Chris
posts like,
Pine.
yes, the movie is going to get people interested in Dungeons and Dragons never played before. Don't be a gatekeeper. That behavior is bullshit.
Yes.
Welcome people. It'd be fun to get people in.
Yeah.
And actually, that movie could be good. I admit I was
I
full of
hope so.
trepidation. And I
'Cause
watched it and I
remember
thought,
that,
there's a vibe.
yeah, remember the Dungeons and Dragons movie from way back?
Yes.
That was just campy and awful.
Yes.
Yeah, it was campy and awful.
Whereas this one might be campy and good. Who knows?
Yeah.
They seem to be taking it. They seem to be working at the balance of taking it seriously while having fun, which is what.
And yeah, and kind of like walking the line of the nerdy D&D mechanics and just relax. It's a movie.
And yes, Salumi. The fact his name is Edgin the Bard, that's probably deliberate.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, there was.
I was watching the trailer with Will, and
Yeah.
and one of the characters like turned into a bear, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Druids can't turn in a low level druids can't turn into bears. And
Owlbear.
an owlbear, yeah. And
Yeah.
and Will is like, I know, right? They can't. High level druids can, but she's not. They're not high level. And like, how do you know, Will? And apparently he heard it on some YouTube video. But
Yes.
and come with me on this journey.
Yeah.
A druid who is a circle of the moon druid can.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
If you play druids in D&D 5th edition, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And yes, it was
There
an owlbear.
was quite a bit of fan service in that thing. It's like like Monster Manual 1 stuff. Like, well, there's an owlbear.
Oh yeah, there
Ooh,
was
there's a
gelatinous
gelatinous
cube.
cube. And there's
Yeah.
a mimic. They can
mimic,
open the treasure
yeah.
chest. There was stuff for old school D&D people. So they're trying to say to like old school D&D people, like, yes, we cast Chris Pine. Yes, we're trying to make money. Yes, we're trying to attract non-D&D. But look, we're putting real D&D stuff in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, we've shown you there's an owlbear, there's a gelatinous cube, there's a
Yay, it's
a mimic.
real. Yes.
I always loved
Oh.
one of the best tips I ever got from a module that I was DMing was like, the party's about to be attacked by a gelatinous cube, but the corridor is not very well lit, and you just say there's a floating skeleton moving slowly down the hall towards you.
Trope. Yeah.
And like, what? Yeah, it's just like, and like, you know, someone fires an arrow at it and it's going, oh, your arrows didn't reach the skeleton. It's just suspended in midair. And it's just like, are they going to twig that's a gelatinous cube before it reaches them or not? With a skeleton floating in the middle of it.
They accidentally made a poster with a Pathfinder image in it, since been removed. I got to find out that would be so funny. So you know what Pathfinder is?
I do not.
Okay, so cast back in time to the times of D&D 3rd edition.
Right.
Okay, so D&D 3rd edition was a turning point in D&D history. Firstly, because it changed ownership from TSR to Wizards of the Coast.
Right.
So TSR was losing money. They produced D&D back in the 80s or late 70s, but they made a lot of bad business decisions in the 80s and lost a lot of money. And then Wizards of the Coast bought D&D. Made 3rd edition, and one of Wizards of the Coast's decision, which they regret now, is to make the rules open source. They call it the Open Gaming License.
Right.
The like what do they call it? The D20 Open Gaming License or something like that. And so a company called Paizo took the OGL, the Open Gaming License of D&D, and created a game called Pathfinder, which is basically D&D but tweaked a little. So there was 3rd edition D&D. They updated the rules and they called it 3.5, and then Pathfinder became the unofficial name of Pathfinder became 3.75. And it was, in a lot of ways, a lot better than D&D. And then Wizards of the Coast brought out 4th edition, which was almost universally hated. So many people hated 4th edition. And so for the first time ever, Pathfinder actually started outselling D&D. Like, it was way more popular than actual D&D until they brought out 5th edition, backtracking on some of the what they seemed like mistakes in the game. It just didn't. The 4th edition just didn't appeal to the types of people who played D&D. It played more like a video game.
Right.
So 5th edition came out. It was way easier to play than previous editions. I call it rules light. And they went back to their roots and cleaned up the rules a bit. And it's way more popular. And then, like, people started streaming it, Sign of the Times type of thing. Matt Mercer started streaming it. Professional streamers started streaming it. And the rest is history. But Pathfinder's still around, and now Pathfinder is in its second edition, still using the open game license, so it's very D&D adjacent. But with the second edition, they've changed a lot of the core mechanics of the game around, and it's like D&D is now for people who want a quick and easy game that's rules light, and Pathfinder second edition is rules heavy, and I fucking love it. It's so cool. It's so customizable, and like it's so much more tactical as well in combat, and character creation is just art. There are no two characters alike, yet in D&D, it like one druid, you know them all. It's just
Yeah.
So
Okay.
and you can mix and match in Pathfinder so much. It's art. So yeah,
Okay.
that's the take.
Neat.
That's
This is just making
the
me
history.
making me want to get back into the sci-fi RPG Paranoia. Because that was so silly. It was so much fun.
Hail to the computer.
Yeah. For, it was set in a post-apocalyptic world after the big oops, where computer-controlled nuclear launch systems launched all the nukes, and the human survivors have been underground for generations, and they've forgotten there was ever anything apart from. And the computer is in charge of everything, and so you've always got to think the computer. But you have clones because you die in this game, and if you're running the game, if you're the game master, it's kind of like if someone's trying real hard not to die, you just kill them. And you can do it arbitrarily. You can just make something. My personal favorite was when a group was under attack and someone who'd been deterred, the only one who hadn't died and they didn't want to die, and they went to shoot at the thing that was attacking them and rolled like a 1, a critical fail. But someone else took it out. So it's like, they're okay. And I went, oh, Muggins over there fired and just shot a computer terminal. And you're almost sure they yelled death to the computer when they did it. And so the rest of the party got the message. They had to kill them, or the computer would kill all of them. And they were just like, fuck you. And I was just like, what? Just like just trying to get you into the vibe of it.
It's called Paranoia for a reason.
My personal favorite introductory game, you get the group together and you say, okay, I'm going to give you a general briefing, and then I'm going to give a private briefing to everyone one-on-one in the other room. And it's up to you if you share with anyone else what I tell you in the private briefing. And you give them the general world, computer controls all. If you get killed, a clone will come. If you deviate from what the computer says, you'll probably be construed a traitor. And also, mutants are public enemy number 1. And it's always okay to kill a mutant. And then, okay. And then you take the first person off and take him in the room and go, you're a mutant, okay? And... and the entire team are mutants, but you take them out one by one and say, you're a mutant. If the others find out, they'll kill you. But your mutant power is actually useful. There are times when it will save your life, but if you use it unwisely, the others will see you use it. And you just tell them one by one they're a mutant, and so they're all trying to keep this secret. And it's such a fun game to instill the paranoia into the players.
That's so good.
And then this one thing where a really overpowered character tried to get them, and the game thing said, like, this guy's way too strong for the characters, so if they're smart, they're just going to run away. So if they do, let them. But if they're crazy and want to launch a whole assault, let them. If that's what makes them happy, let them do it. My other one was like, because a lot of the games are set in the city, so if you die, a clone just walks around the corner and says, oh yeah, okay, I'm here because my other clone died. This one, they got sent outside the city. They were on like a desert island and whatnot, and one of them got killed, and they're like, oh, do they come back now because we're not in the city? And I'm like, I don't know. And I went, you can hear a whistling sound. They go, where's it coming from? They go, it's it's very hard to tell. It's kind of echoey. And they're just standing there going like, yeah, it's getting louder. And they're like, and it was because the clone was being fired in a missile from the city. And I was telling you, you can just hear it. And the whole thing was, if they don't run for cover, one of them is going to get taken out by the clone pod. And you just give them little hints. Go, yeah, there's a whistling sound. It's getting louder. And if no one says, "I look up, can I see anything?" and then it's just like no one thought of it, and they got splattered. And I went, "Oh well, that's unfortunate." But a totally unharmed clone gets out of the pod, and they're like, "Oh well, that was stupid." And they're standing around and you can hear a whistling sound, and they were like, "Fuck! Run for the cover! Run for the trees!" Fuck with people. And like if someone's super good and it's like oh, there's a industrial robot coming for you, and the only possible escape, there's like a sewer access point. You got to roll your dexterity to unscrew the bolt holding it in, and they roll and they go, oh, 18, easy, cool. That's the first bolt. 8 more. Here you go.
Oh no!
And the first critical fail was like, oh no, the industrial robot got you. It was so much fun to fuck with people in that game. And the whole thing with these books is just like, you're the game master. If someone's annoying you, kill them. And it's just like,
you should run a one-shot just for kicks and giggles.
It should. Oh, the other fun one was you gave someone the 2 things that were illegal was being a mutant and being in a secret society. And everyone's a mutant and everyone's in a secret society. But both those things can help you. But if the others know that you're doing that, if they don't kill you and the computer sees, then they're regarded as a traitor too. So if someone does something slightly dodgy and you don't kill them, and there's always someone who goes, let's rise up against the computer. And so there's the rest of you all saw a video camera point straight at you. And what are you going to do? And they went, I'm gonna shoot them.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's great. Run a one-shot. Count me in.
I'll find something. We could do it on a stream. The other fun thing, someone got given a really useful weapon by their secret society. It was a nuclear hand grenade, and they said it'll atomize anything in like a 500-meter radius when it detonates. And they're like, that's cool. And I went, yeah, how far do you think you can throw it? And it's just
I mean, you could drop it down, you could fire it out.
There would be circumstances where you could drop it, but what this person very creatively did, we'd been playing for hours and everyone was kind of tired and kind of run and shit was going haywire, and this person just randomly went, I pull the pin from my hand grenade, and no one else knew they had it, and they went, I pulled the pin from my hand grenade, and I went, excellent call. I think we're all ready. And they said, what? And I went, the last thing you see is a blinding white flash. And they're like, what was that? They go, she had a nuclear hand grenade. And it just, you all just got vaporized. We're all tired. We're going to bed now.
Less than a second. Someone invited me to a one-shot of a Call of Cthulhu game.
Oh, those can be fun.
It was set in space. It was a sci-fi setting, and that was so much fun. I turned out to devolve into a cannibal. I was the ship's doctor, and I turned to cannibalism, and I died in the end. But pretty much everyone but one person died. But yeah, geez, that was fun.
Yeah.
We had a really, really good GM for it, who just really knew how to set the tone of the game, the atmosphere, and I want to do one of those one day. I really do.
I remember
a really good Call of Cthulhu kind of, just like one-off adventures of horror /
Yeah.
suspense where people just slowly go insane or something. And
Yeah. I
if you don't
I
figure it out
remember
in
one
time.
Cthulhu game, and it was set, like late 19th, early 20th century, or along were, but it's like people turn into eldritch horrors, and the party
Yeah.
managed to kill one. But when they killed it, it's like, oh, now it's just a human you just mutilated. Hope no one sees you with blood all over you and a dead human next to you. And they're like, what?
Yep.
And they got the message that if you kill one of the eldritch horrors, it's the body is just going to look like a normal human, and then you're going to have to explain the dead body to anyone. So
Yes.
it's just like, oh, and they're like, oh, fuck you. Honestly, it's just like,
Yeah.
Masaki, yes, I first played Paranoia in the 80s. I think that's when Paranoia came out, in the 80s. It was
Yeah.
a very Cold War game. Paranoia was a very Cold War game.
Hey, I'm wicked tired.
That's
Just
okay.
so
Then you should.
exhausted, and my eyes hurt and my head hurts, and so I'm gonna log off the stream, but I'm gonna be in chat for a bit longer.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take some Panadol and just chill for a bit. So
sounds like a good
thanks for
idea.
having me. We'll play some more Stray maybe next week,
Another time. Stray's a lot
maybe
of fun.
Tuesday,
Yeah,
or maybe Sunday even.
yeah. No, we'll set it up. We'll do some more Stray. It's fun and cute.
Cool.
We love the kitty.
But I'll be in chat, so yeah. I'm just
Alrighty.
gonna log out. Cool. Bye.
So bye. I was just very studiously avoiding any gratuitous innuendo there, and I think I deserve extra points for that, quite honestly. I finished my. Oh, look. I've got. Oh, wow. It's really. I've got to top up my freezer martini. Might even empty a bottle of gin in filling it up, which, just means I then get to buy another bottle of gin, and it must be about time. Oh, Dr. Abigail, I just mean saying something about liking pussy as opposed to liking kitty. Safa, no, I'm maybe half Tim Smith, which for Thursday night is pretty mild. I think I might have a meeting tomorrow. I'm not supposed to have meetings on Fridays, but maybe I have one tomorrow. I'm not sure. Okay, so I want my Navy gin. Oh, wow, what the hell's this doing here? All right. So what are we doing here? Look, kids, science is happening here. That's lemon peel covered in citric acid. So when I normally make the syrups, like what I was talking to Salumi about earlier, that's an oleosaccharum, citrus oil and sugar. Oleo, oil, saccharum, sugar. That is an oleocitrate, oil and acid. So what I'll be doing is leaving that overnight, so the citric acid absorbs the oils from the lemon peel. Then adding the juice from this lemon I peeled, a bit of water, and whizzing it all up in a blender, and then straining that, and that's what we call super juice. So, Heine, an update. This is your pi generator for Abigail. Calculate what false pi was. No looping. Need more decimal figures. And Safa, in terms of the layout, okay, so this is the one I had been using. That's called Bubble on StreamYard. This is called Classic. That's a bit intrusive in my mind. This is called Block. That's okay. This one is called Minimal, and I was using that while Dr. Abigail was playing Stray, because I thought it was less intrusive. So there you go. Mock the Week, axed by the BBC after 17 years. I think I've watched bits of that on YouTube. That whole English thing with panel shows, that goes way back to the BBC. The BBC has been running, BBC Radio, I should say, has been running essentially a panel show on the radio forever. called "I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue." Sorry, futuristic. Is it this one? You think this one looks futuristic? Yeah, the friggin' BBC loves those panel shows. I have to admit, I kind of like them too. All right, get a couple of gins. Want my navy strength. And there's not that much of that left. Might have to go out and get another navy. I actually have 2 drinks coming in the mail. All right, is there one that's almost empty that I could use here? That might empty. What's this one? This one from Tim Boone. A little bit of that. This one from Patient Wolf. I think there's less than the Tim Boone one. All right. What's this one? There's a lot in the bone dry. All right. So, I am topping up my freezer martini. Oh, wow. Dr. Abigail, you binge watched Stranger Things 3 and 4 over the last couple of days. I finished Stranger Things a couple of weeks ago. In the last week or so, Mrs. Angry and I have been watching a series that you can watch on Disney Plus here called Only Murders in the Building, about these people who get obsessed with, because someone gets murdered in their apartment building, and they get obsessed with doing a podcast, a true crime podcast, trying to solve it. And we finished season 1. I thought season 2 was all uploaded to the streaming service, but we ran out of episodes the other night. We've also been watching The Orville, which is fun. What We Do in the Shadows, that's fun. Oh, yes, and Eddie Munson is pretty funny in season 4 of Stranger Things. Oh, see, stuff. Okay, where I was in the country, the commercial channel only went color in 76, but we didn't have a color TV for years after that. But my grandparents, who lived across the road, had a color TV, and we would occasionally just go over to their place to watch TV in color. I didn't get a color TV at home until late 70s, I guess. Megali, do you think it was the last episode ever of The Orville came out today? Okay, well, no, suppose I've watched about 3 or 4 episodes of the new season, which is fun. But, like, see articles, people going like, The Orville's better than Star Trek. No, it fucking isn't. It just isn't. It's enjoyable. I really enjoy watching The Orville. I think I was saying this the other night. It's very unsubtle. But I mean, even just the music, when stuff's happening, like when the space battles, the music is da 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 da. The music saying you should be excited. This is exciting, very exciting. It's just like, yeah, okay, guys, yeah, okay. Show don't tell. Okay, Safi, you looked up. Color TV arrived in 75, so 76 for the country is pretty good. Yeah, I think it was 76. That sounds very familiar to me. And but I didn't have a color TV in my home till the late 70s, maybe even into the 80s. Oh yes, Dr. Abigail and Robin. Oh God, what's the other girl character's name? But they've basically been saying, yeah, if the 2 girls hook up in season 5, I'd be fine with that. Nancy, who originally seemed to think Robin was an idiot, but clearly ended up being somewhat impressed with Robin, and maybe that would manifest in different ways. Who knows? So yeah. Oh yeah, Safa, that was an interesting one. The Batgirl movie they're saying at the moment won't be released in any form because they think it's just fucked. And I don't even know if that's a marketing thing. I don't know if that's a marketing thing or not. Because I don't trust movie studios. They're all run by a-holes. All right, going to add some vermouth. Just a little vermouth. Man, there's lots more room in there. No, that's not going to run out if I put that in. I'll put a bit more water in. Ooh, maybe some saline, actually. 2 ounces in. Still a little bit left of this one. Okay, that's probably enough. And I put a little bit of... Got to dirty up my freezer martini. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So we put the milk back in the fridge, because that's what responsible people do. And we get this one. Dun dun dun. My Dirty Sue. This is just olive brine, olive juice. This is juice from a jar of olives, because I don't like olives. But I want it a little bit dirty. Just a little. And then I think I'll add some water. And then we'll be done. All right. Put that in there. All right. Right, a little bit of water to simulate stirring it on ice. Because the Angry Bar is a classic. Oh yeah, no, that's perfect. All right. So, freezer martini, topped off. I'd have another one tomorrow. I wish I'd kept track. I should have kept a book where I tracked everything I put in the freezer martini. Then I'd also know how long my infinity freezer martini has been going. I think it was over a year. Because at one point, like since I started doing these COVID streams, I actually emptied it and started again from scratch. But I think that particular infinity martini has been going for more than a year. Oh, yes. The Queer Stream members definitely loving Robin. She's a very fun character. I absolutely fucking love the platonic friendship between Robin and Steve. That's fantastic. And particularly when you were first introduced to Robin, and she's just like, these kids keep coming in, and she's like to Steve, how many children do you know? So you just get the vibe, if Steve doesn't die, which is always a risk with characters in Stranger Things, if Steve doesn't die, he'd be a very good dad. Okay, I'm having another little bit of alcoholic beverage before going to bed. Oofed. Right. Yes, and Steve not outing her because he knows, because she told him it can be dangerous. and Robin being Gilles Bindar pretty early on. Yeah, it's pretty good. Actor who plays Steve confirms Steve's bi. There you go. Some feels for Eddie. Nice. Steve seems like he'd be completely open, quite honestly. Very cool character. They really play around a lot in Stranger Things, which is fun. It's kind of, there's more going on in that show than it seems at first. Even just purely surface level, it's just a fun show. It's very entertaining to watch. But there's a bit more going on under the surface, and just the relationships between the characters, and it's not perfect. It's good. Oh yes, Lumi, Steve and Eddie, co-parenting power couple with Dustin. Absolutely, yes. They had very strong co-parenting powers. But yeah, because it's been like it took like 5 or 6 years to get to season 4, and of course, so that's like from 12 years old to 17 years old, very different. Okay, Salumi, I don't know the truth of this. Be careful you don't fall for spurious internet stories. As I understand it, and I could be wrong, what they did, some super fans spotted a continuity error, and they edited the earlier season so the continuity error wasn't there. There became a rumor online that they changed some stuff. I've forgotten the character's name. We're taking photos of the girl thing. I don't know. If you've gone and rewatched, I'll trust you on this. But I know I did see people saying stuff online that wasn't true. And I read one article where it's like the Duffer Brothers were saying all they did was edit out a continuity error. I don't know for sure. God, I'm having trouble remembering characters' names, but the older brother with the camera, and in season 1, he's taking pictures of Nancy through the bedroom window. There was rumors online that had been edited out, but I just rewatched season 1 and it's still in there. It's a central plot thing. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what you're referring to. But yes. I know there was some stuff online that just wasn't true, but they did definitely edit something. And they're claiming all they edited was a continuity error. But I don't know. I don't know for sure. Yes, Alpha, the Democrat Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, has a whole thing. Slimy edited something to do with season 2. Yeah, again, I don't know for sure what it was, but they did confirm they edited something. But in the article I read, they were saying it was just a continuity error. And there was this whole discussion online about, they edited out the bit with the dude taking the pictures of Nancy through the window. Because that was too creepy, and they didn't, because I just rewatched it and it's in there. So, but I don't know, you get all this chatter online and it's hard to be sure. All right, in fact, you know what? we're on to internet. If I look up what did the Duffer brothers change in Stranger Things, that auto completed. Enemy saying previous seasons have been secretly edited. Matt Duffer changed season 2. Oh, one was just a birthday. There was someone's birthday was wrong. Matt Duffer said we George Lucas things. And sometimes they're saying they've just changed some of the visual effects. Okay, well, that conforms with what I've heard, that the only thing they actually changed was a continuity error about... now, here's one from Australia's ABC. Nancy and Jonathan. Okay, spoilers. So, yeah, officially, they're saying the only thing they really edited was when they got someone's birthday wrong. So the official word is the only thing they edited is a continuity error where they got someone's birthday wrong. There were rumors about the Jonathan and Nancy, but they're saying that's not true. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. That's what the media is telling us. But yeah, I love that the Duffer Brothers refer to George Lucasing things the way George Lucas released so many versions of Star Wars. But yeah, it is what it is. I think yeah, I'm not going back into the city anytime soon. I think I need to get my beard trimmed. Yes, I have spoken, but all I've spoken is going, according to the media, the only thing they actually changed was a continuity error. A lot of people were sure they'd changed something with Jonathan and Nancy, but they say, no, they haven't. You can go back and check. And they did suggest they changed or improved some visual effects, which is very George Lucas. And so they're saying, like, yeah, if you have the original release on disc, you could meticulously watch that and compare it to what's on Netflix now, and you might pick out some differences. Okay, Salumi, not to refute you in any way, I will just say in the abstract, for all of us, our memories are unreliable. And particularly once an idea gets planted in your head, it's very hard to shake that idea. Now, I'm not saying unequivocally that they're not lying, because they're Hollywood people. They're drug-addled scumbags. They fucking lie all the time. Who knows when they're lying and when they're telling the truth? I'm just saying the official word is The only thing they've changed, apart from potentially enhancing some video effects, is a continuity error about a birthday. So I think it's distinctly possible, Dr. Abigail, you got there ahead of me. I think it's distinctly possible there's a Mandela effect. Although, again, see, Dr. Abigail, that's how I want to spell it, but it's actually Mandela, as in Nelson Mandela. The person who coined the phrase is a fucking moron who thought Nelson Mandela died in prison. And it was like, I thought the whole thing of the Mandela effect, the one I always remember is the Berenstain Bears. So many people, and I think I might have thought this too, that kids' book series called the Berenstain Bears, because that seems more like a name you would see, EIN, but it's always been Stain, STAIN. That's a big one. But the Mandela effect is this person who coined the term thought Nelson Mandela died in prison. And I was thinking, you are a goddamn fucking moron. He was the Free South Africa's first black president. How could you not know that? You're a fucking idiot. I went from thinking that was a fun thing to note to the person who coined the term is a goddamn fucking moron. Salumi, struggle with edit changes. Okay, Lilo and Stitch washing machine is now a box. I had heard that there were some changes in Lilo and Stitch, actually. Sorry, oh God, I'm just having triggered memories. When I saw Lilo and Stitch in the cinema with my kids when my kids were very little, but I'd already broken up with my mum, and that scene where Lilo says to Stitch, "We're a broken family," because of my circumstance at the time, that fucking shattered me. Yeah, I'm in the cinema with my kids, and they're just watching it, and just because Lilo was saying this line, "We're a broken family," I was fucking devastated. Just throwing that out there. That's a little angry memory from my traumatized past. Sorry. No, one of my favorite memories from watching. This is not I don't think is Tangled a Disney movie? I can't remember if that's a Warner Brothers or a Disney movie. Oh yes, Salumi, as a child of divorce, you loved the movie for a reason. Yeah. That fucking devastated me, actually, that scene. But Tangled, which was a retelling of Rapunzel. Safi, you think it's a thing? It's okay. So yeah, Tangled's Disney retelling of Rapunzel, and it's really fucking good. Okay, so one of the times I saw it, I don't know if it's the only time I saw it in the cinema, but I saw it at the Acme Cinema, and it was there. It's like a whole family thing, all the kids, and there's a bit towards the end where it's a very well-made film. They really make you think Ryder, the prince character, they really make it look like he's going to die, like the evil stepmother is winning, and it's actually really well done, because it's really conceivable, like, holy shit, they're going to kill Flynn Rider. And just in front of us was mum who brought a little girl to it. And she was so absorbed in the film, she was traumatized in this scene where it kind of looked like Flynn was going to die. And she's not just crying, but she's angry, hysterical crying at her mum with a whole tone of, why did you bring me to this film? Why would you subject me to this? You're a horrible mother. You're traumatizing me. The hero's going to die. And I lost it. I was in hysterics. I just thought this was the funniest fucking thing I'd ever seen. This little girl crying angrily at her mother with the obvious message was, how could you do this to me? And I was almost falling out of my seat in the cinema. I was shaking. I was trying not to laugh out loud. And so, in my attempt to suppress the audible nature of my laugh, my whole body was shaking and I couldn't stay in my seat. And I was just fucking collapsing because this little girl just angry crying at her mum for taking her to this horrible movie where the hero dies. He doesn't die, spoiler alert, but they very convincingly made you think he might die. I fucking lost it. I fucking lost it. I was in hysterics and I was basically falling out of my seat. It was one of the peak just insanely funny moments of my life. It was ridiculous. And hey, Justin, the house you just moved into is being sold. Well, hopefully that won't affect you. That the new person is also just intending to be a landlord. Because there's nothing worse than moving and then finding out you have to move again. Oh, God, that just popped into my head. A really fucking stupid moment from an estate agent. How long ago was this? This is like 17 years ago, 18 years ago. Anyway, I was in this house. This was before I met Mrs. Angry, in fact. I was in this house on the western side of Melbourne. It was a nice house, had a swimming pool, it's great. And one day, this dude just shows up with tradies, and it's the owner of the house. And he's like, "Why are you here?" And I'm going, "I live here." He's going, "But you were supposed to be gone. We're going to remodel and renovate the house." I went, "Fuck, dude. No one told me. I'm still renting." And we were both like, "Well, what the fuck is this about?" And so we called up the estate agent, and the fucking munter, who was the property manager for this thing, like a couple of months earlier, he'd done a property inspection. And that's the thing that happens. On average, once a year at least, if you're renting, there's a property inspection once a year at least. And he was like, "No, you're supposed to move out." And I went, "You never told me that?" And then his big answer was, "Oh, why did you think we did the property inspection?" And I was like, "Because that's just a fucking thing that happens, you stupid fucking prick." And he's like, "Ugh." And this guy, they do not put the best and brightest on managing rental properties in real estate agents. The big guns go after sales because that's where they make all the money, commission on sales. Rental is where they put the fuckwits. And this was just like the dumbest fucking thing ever. And when the owner realized they'd never given me a notice to quit, and I was like, fucking what? And he was like, fuck. And so I was like, "Oh, guess what?" And because when you are a tenant, and I was out of lease, but they are legally required to give you 3 months notice. And the owner thought they had given me 3 months notice. And I was like, "Well, they haven't, so they can't force me to move out for 3 months." And but that was right at the point when I'd started things up with Mrs. Angry, and she was on the other side of town. And I was like, fuck it, I'll move and I'll get an apartment on the same side of town as you, and we'll see if this works out. Obviously it did, true love and all that sort of thing. A little bit of trivia. This was a suburb near Footscray. It wasn't Footscray. God, I've forgotten the name of the suburb now. But anyway, this was a 2.5 bedroom house with a swimming pool on the western side of town. Was the same rent as a 2-bedroom apartment in East St Kilda. So That's how it works. I know. Abigail, super gay, true love. And yes, Safa, spoiler alert, all worked out. Ah, Killicon, good morning in Canada. Good evening to you, because it's 10 p.m. here. I'm probably going to go to bed very soon. Not this very second, but soonish. Oh, God, that's good. Yum. Okay. Oh, man, that's yummo. Okay. Hot tip for people in Australia. I think you can still get this. Oh, okay. I'm going to show you what I was just drinking. Okay, so. This is the thing I was just drinking. This is from the Brix Distillery, Brix Distillery in Sydney, who specialise in rum and rum-like drinks. This is the thing, they put out a special edition once a year that they call Citrus Got Real. You know, it's a joke. Shit just got real. And I got last year's and it was super fucking good. And then I got an email like, this year's, I think this is still available. And it's like $90, right? But this is an Australian cane spirit, which is unaged white rum, flavored with blood orange, almond, cardamom, orris root, Szechuan pepper, and native pepperberry. Okay, so it's 38% alcohol, which is pretty strong, but it tastes like a fucking cocktail straight from the bottle. Like I was just drinking it straight. So at 700 mils, it's about $90. So if you say 100 mils, it's like 7 cocktails. 7 cocktails for $90, which in Australian terms is pretty fucking good. So that just a hot tip for anyone in Australia. I think you can still get that. It's very good. Killer can. Yeah, I'll probably just drink a bit of water before bedtime. I think that's the last alcohol I drink before bedtime. You like the cocktail? I like this. This is like a bowling shirt with a cocktail motif on it. Martini cocktail motif. Yeah, Safa, I think even in Victoria they can do an inspection twice a year, but most people do once. Oh yeah, again, that's a high proof cocktail. So 38%. Honestly, your average cocktail is closer. It depends what you're getting, but your average cocktail is closer to 20%, 20 to 30% alcohol, sometimes even less. So 38%. When it just tastes like a cocktail, that's really strong. So even though, like, okay, not cheap at about $90 a bottle, but the fact that that's 7 cocktails for $90 is actually, yes, Safa, I actually agree. This would be a good bowling shirt. And there's a couple of my most recent cocktail shirt purchases are very much modeled on bowling shirts. I could take them bowling. So for all the bowling places I know in Melbourne sell alcohol anyway, so there's a good one in Melbourne Central, actually. I've gone there with YouTubers before. Pretty wild stuff. Oof. Although I might actually go, see, I've still got my cocktail cherry. Yeah. Love. Love those maraschino cherries. Yummo. And yes, Safa, Tim Smith Bowling. Look out. No, I know a couple bowling places that sell booze in Melbourne. Oh, there's the one in Melbourne Central. There's also one just across the road. I forget what it's called, but it's like across the road from Melbourne Central, across the road from the State Library. Another bowling place that also sells booze. There's a bunch of 10-pin bowling places in the CBD that sell booze. It's just a thing. So my garnish tonight was from a blood orange. Peeled a strip from my blood orange. Yes, Dr. Abel, I think most strike bowling places have booze. Stuff your family gets Woolworth cherries. See, okay, so these ones, these are preserved with lots of sugar and a bit of booze. There are some videos. You can get videos on YouTube, like how to make your own cocktail cherries. If you want to, because in Australia, we are just coming into cherry season. So if you want to make your own cocktail cherries, there are some good videos on YouTube that tell you how to do it. Worth doing. And yes, Dr. Abigail, that is a thing. Booze and karaoke is a thing that you often get as well. But, okay, so I might go. Sorry, Tristan, what's that? If the house is sold, you can't. No, I think that's a universal law. If you have a lease, you can't be told to leave until the lease is up. So if the house is sold, someone buying it needs to know that. But maybe the person buying it just bought it as an investment anyway. So they're happy there's tenants in it. Who knows? Anyway, I think I will actually go to bed. I mean, I could keep going, but technically I'm supposed to do some work tomorrow. And I have some boring match-up data from two non-matching data sets, which on one level gives my brain workout. On another level makes my brain leak out my ears because it's so boring. But I probably should finish that tomorrow. So I probably should not be too fucked up. So maybe I'll leave it there without getting too friggin' smashed tonight. But hey, tomorrow night, party night. Who knows? Who knows what could happen? Last week, I think I was a bit of a lightweight. I did lots of drinks while AZ in particular was talking a lot. And it got to about 11:30 and I was like, oh, wow, I'm super fucked. I'm ending the stream because I managed to drink too much and get sick. But also, kudos to me, I think, that I just went, I'm kind of fucked. I'm going to end the stream. As opposed to those ones that happened last year where I just wandered off without saying anything and fell asleep for 2 hours and then woke up and found out other people were still on the stream and came back out and went, no, you're still here. Okay, so I think it was kudos to me that I didn't do that last week. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Salumi, it's completely fine if you're not up to tomorrow night and whatnot. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Anything could happen. We might even see AZ. I think I'll try and remember to message AZ tomorrow. See what he's up to. See how it's. I have not heard from him since last Friday night when he's on the stream. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But basically, you find people, take care of yourself. I'm going to go to bed. I hope to see you another.